This happened about 100 million years ago. The view on Earth was different. There was no trace of humans and some terrible animals were lurking. It was all over the planet, but dinosaur. Dinosaurs that were so big they were taller than a building, whose jaw was so powerful that it could shatter your bones within a second, and whose speed was so fast that they used to run almost 90 kilometers faster than the inferior speed. These were truly terrifying creatures. They ruled the earth for more than 170 million years. But then one day such an incident happens that they suddenly disappear from the entire earth. What exactly happened and how did it happen? Let us understand in today's video. The origin of the word dinosaur was literally from Greek friend. It is formed from Deinos plus source words. Deinos means terrible, sauros means lizard, i.e. a terrible lizard literally. This is the meaning of the word dinosaur. It was used for the first time only in the year 1841 because that was the time when a dinosaur fossil was found for the first time. There was a British scientist named Richard Owen who started using this word dinosaur, and at that time people did not have much knowledge about what dinosaurs were, how they looked. So the drawing that was initially made of how dinosaurs would have looked quite different. In today's comparison, Megalosaurus was among the first dinosaur fossils. Look at the first drawing that was found. Decades later, as researchers learned more information regarding these, he modified his drawing and tried to make it realistic, and today's depiction is something like this. Today, more than 10,000 dinosaurs have been discovered by paleontologists around the world, in which we have identified 900 different dinosaur species. You may wonder how much more new things can we dig, but the interesting thing is that from 2003 to 2022, on an average 45 new species are found every year. Dinosaurs, the work of paleontology, is still not over. To see these photos of the new dinosaur species discovered last year 2021. Among these, see a very strange type of dinosaur found in Chile, which has a blade-type weapon on its tail and which has a beak on its mouth. It was named Stegosaurus aelingosin. Overall, we know a lot about dinosaurs today, but let's start the story from the beginning, go back in time. Several million years back, scientists estimate that its first state emerged around 230 to 240 million years ago, because the oldest architectural fossil we have found is 231.4 million years old. This was found in Africa at that time, which was the condition of the earth. It was very different in today's comparison. The continents that you see today, Asia, Africa, Australia, Europe, at that time all the continents were connected together. There was only one supercontinent which we named Pangaea. Scientists estimate that Pangaea looked something like this. In this you can also see exactly where the different continents are today. At this time the climate of the earth was very dry and humid and there was very little rainfall. We have named this time period Triassic period. The dinosaurs that came at this time through evolution were not as you imagine dinosaurs to be, but were very small. In comparison to the most common dinosaurs, their size at this time was usually only 2 meters. For example, Eoraptor is a dinosaur that existed at this time, and in fact this dinosaur is also said to be the ancestor of all other dinosaurs. The dominant animals seen on the ground at this time were actually large reptiles. Some of these reptiles looked very cute, like this one, which is said to be the ancestor of all turtles. Now if we move ahead in time, what happened is that the earth started changing slowly. About 201 million years ago, the Triassic period ended when suddenly the earth's climate changed, named Pangaea, started breaking into pieces. Large volcanic eruptions took place in this crack. Many volcanoes erupted, due to which a lot of carbon dioxide was released and sulfur dioxide released. This caused very intense global warming. Then the sulfur dioxide and aerosols that went into the atmosphere blocked sunlight and then caused cooling. Acidification of the oceans also started when these carbon and sulfur dioxide got mixed in the water. The acidity of seawater increased. So what happened was that the climate started changing very rapidly and it became difficult for the animals that existed at that time to survive. Most reptiles and other species at that time were cold-blooded animals, so they could not tolerate temperature changes. But the dinosaurs were warm-blooded. Like humans, it was easy for dinosaurs to tolerate temperature changes. And this event is called the last dinosaurs, crocodiles, turtles and early mammals left on Earth. Triassic-Jurassic extinction event, and as I said, after this the Triassic period ends. and the Jurassic period begins. If this name sounds familiar to you, then yes friends, this is the same name of Jurassic Park. The films used the Zeiss name. He took the word Jurassic from this Jurassic period only. So this Jurassic period continues from 201 million years ago to 145 million years ago. During this time, dinosaurs emerged as the most dominant species on the earth. Due to evolution, the size of many of these becomes very large, such as some of the earliest Titanosaurus, which lived about 160 million years ago. Each one weighed 15,000 kg and could be up to 15 meters in length. These are some of the more iconic dinosaurs that lived during this time. Brontosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus and Stegosaurus. Flying dinosaurs also entered this Jurassic period. The first feathered dinosaur was Archaeopteryx, which looked something like this. During this time, our Pangaea supercontinent had divided into two pieces. Two small supercontinents which we have named Laurasia and Gondwanaland. Now friends, the Jurassic period is best known because of the films of Jurassic Park, but in true sense the next period that came after this was the same period where we saw good days, the Cretaceous period, because this was the time when we saw an explosion in the diversity of dinosaurs. Many new types of dinosaurs started coming here. T-Rex, probably the most famous dinosaur shown in films, actually existed in the Cretaceous period only. It reached its dominance only at the end of the Cretaceous period. However, from 65 million to 68 million years is an issue of discussion among researchers. But most scientists believe that T-Rex did not actually exist in the Jurassic period. So it is a very ironic thing that a film named Jurassic Park has been made and T-Rex has been shown here on its people. The Cretaceous period was actually the longest period. The era of dinosaurs began 145 million years ago and lasted until 65 million years ago. There were two supercontinents, Laurasia and Gondwanaland. These also begin to break up and the structure of the continents begins to resemble what it is today. Many flowering plants also grow at this time. The temperature of the earth is also very hot. Sea levels remain high compared to previous periods, and almost every type of dinosaur you can imagine exists during this time. Raptors, armored dinosaur, larger herbivorous dinosaur, large dreaded carnivorous dinosaur, Titanosaur, which was among the largest land animals. Argentinosaurus, the T-Rex, could have weighed up to 77 tons and was 40 feet long and was considered the apex predator. Its jaw was the most powerful of its time, the most powerful if you compare it with any animal. Then a fun fact is that the evolution of grass started only 70 million years ago. So in whatever story I have been telling you till now, do not imagine that grass was growing on the earth. There used to be other types of plants as well. T-Rex and Triceratops evolved 68 million years ago, which means that you understand what T-Rex dinosaur was. Today we are closer to it as compared to Jurassic period to T-Rex dinosaur, because there is a difference of 80 million years between Jurassic period and T-Rex. And there is a difference of only 68 million years between us. Another interesting dinosaur that existed at this time were ornithomimids. They looked like ostriches and were among the fastest dinosaurs, could run at speeds of up to 80 kilometers. And if we talk about flying instead of running, it was the largest flying dinosaur. Quetzalcoatlus, its wingspan was 10 to 11 meters. So as you can see, this period was the best for dinosaurs. The climate was favoring them, new species were beginning to evolve, and there were no other animal species that could compete with them, so they were ruling the earth comfortably. Everything was going well until one day something happens that wipes out the dinosaurs forever. There is a big asteroid from the earth whose size was 10 to 15 kilometers roughly. It flies fast towards the earth and collides with the earth. This happens about 66 million years ago. This asteroid strike also ends the Cretaceous period. It had the speed of an asteroid at 30 kilometers per second, i.e. 150 times faster than a jet airliner. Specifically speaking, it hits the earth in Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. This is the same place where Maya tribes emerge after millions of years and create historical wonders like Chichen Itza. So what happens when this asteroid hits this place? A big crater is formed. Its impacting 180-kilometer diameter releases energy at such a high speed. This amount of energy would typically be released from 100 teratons of TNT. Or if you compare it with the atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, then the energy is 1 billion times more than those atomic bombs. The explosion is so big that whatever was around it, everything gets destroyed in the blink of an eye. Due to the impact, a lot of soil flies into the air. The ground becomes very hot, and this hot dust actually falls like rain. In other areas, the temperature on the entire earth increases significantly for several hours. All the animals that were within a range of thousands of kilometers of this area are caught alive from this heat. It is believed that only small animals could survive the impact of this initial blast because they found underground shelter or went underwater to hide. After this, shock waves come, heat pulse comes, and wildfires are seen in thousands of kilometers on the forests. Big tsunamis come. It is said that a tsunami 2 kilometers high would have occurred. Can you imagine a tsunami 2 kilometers high? Volcanic eruptions are seen again. Acid rain falls and earthquakes begin. These are more dangerous than short-term effects. Due to the dust particles present in the air, sunlight is blocked from the entire earth. A nuclear winter comes for the next 1 year. The temperature drops rapidly. It is estimated that the earth experienced freezing temperatures for the next 3 years, killing many plants and animals. And because sunlight was blocked for 1 year, photosynthesis becomes impossible for plants. So the plants die. Herbivorous dinosaurs had no food due to the death of plants. They die, and because of that, the carnivorous animals do not have any food, then they die. A chain reaction occurs here, and only the animals survive. Among these consequences were small omnivorous animals such as mammals, lizards, turtles, and some birds. These animals are able to survive because they can survive like scammers, which are dead dinosaurs. Some fungus is growing. Somewhere on the ground, the decaying plant matter is eaten as food. Small animals get a long time to survive. The impact of the asteroid had also destroyed many carbonate rocks, due to which carbon and sulfur once again go into the atmosphere, and the sunlight remains significantly reduced for the next several thousands of years. It is not there in normal quantity. Apart from this, acid rain continues continuously for many thousands of years. When nuclear winter ends, the dust that was in the atmosphere settles down. Sunlight starts coming again on the planet, but the problem is that a lot of carbon dioxide has been released into the atmosphere. Due to this, intense global warming is seen. So think about it, friends. An asteroid changed the history of the Earth for the next thousands of years. If we ignore some exceptions, not a single four-legged creature whose weight was more than 25 kg could survive this event. All terrestrial dinosaurs became extinct, and along with them, more than 75% of all plant and animal species living on Earth became extinct. Friends, at this point, the Cretaceous period ends and the next era begins, which we name Paleogene period. Now, it's not like everything is over, friends. This event comes as an opportunity for the remaining animal species. If the dinosaurs, who were the kings of the earth, have become extinct, then this is the opportunity for the other animals to emerge and rule the earth. Due to the gap left by dinosaurs in the food chain here after the departure of dinosaurs, many mammals filled him. During this period, we saw the evolution of horses, bats of whales, many snakes of primates, and small lizards also started emerging here. The only group of dinosaurs that survived were the flying dinosaurs, which evolved slowly, and after evolution they became birds. You heard it right, the birds that you see in the sky today are the sisters of the flying dinosaurs. Most studies have confirmed that birds belong to the same family. Dinosaurs, specifically, the most ancestry is shared by chickens and ostriches. This is the reason why many people say that these dangerous dinosaurs are close relatives. Today she is a chicken, a hen. Well, one question might be coming in your mind regarding the asteroid. How did we come to know today that the asteroid had crashed there only 66 million years ago? Scientists have found a very rare mineral called iridium that today we can see very high concentrations of iridium on the ground at many places on Earth. And when scientists dated this iridium, they found that all the iridium they are finding is 66 million years old. This can happen only when the asteroid collides with the Earth and the minerals present in the asteroid get completely blasted and spread all over the Earth. And you must be thinking that when such a big impact occurs on the asteroid, we will find its crater somewhere. Should be visible. The crater of this asteroid is hidden in Yucatan Peninsula. One real-world impact of this can be seen today in this area of Mexico. The cenotes are very beautiful looking, in which a pattern is visible which is caused by the crater made by the asteroid. All these cenotes are actually seen in a ring formation around that crater. Today it is a big tourist attraction. You can also go swimming here within notice of these. And together all these cenotes has actually formed the world's largest underground cave system. One thing might be coming to your mind after listening to this amazing story of asteroid strike. What if such an asteroid comes today and hits the Earth? Humans will also be completely destroyed. In future, they will be called near-Earth asteroids. NASA and many space agencies are starting to track all the near-Earth objects and see where their path is. As of April 2nd, 2022, more than 28,000 near-Earthoids have been identified, of which there are more than 800 whose diameter is 1 kilometer or more. It is a very scary number. There are so many asteroids which can potentially hit the Earth. NASA had launched the DART space mission. Double asteroid raid in 2021. Their plan was to take a spacecraft and collide with the asteroid so that the path of the asteroid could be changed. And if in the future there is an asteroid which is going to collide with the Earth, we will change its path. It will sound like a big science fiction thing, but this idea has already become successful. A test of it was done in September 2022. With an asteroid which was not coming in the path of the Earth, they sent a spacecraft. NASA people collided with it and changed its path. So if it was done with that asteroid, then the same can be done with the asteroids that will be there in the future. Danger here is actually from the humans themselves. This asteroid strike which killed the dinosaurs is said to be the 5th extinction event in the history of the Earth. And after this, scientists believe that the 6th extinction event has already started and it will take place in a volcano. Or it is not happening because of asteroids but because of humans. This has been named Holocene extinction event. In the last 100 to 200 years, we have seen loss of biodiversity on such a huge scale. Different animal species and plant species are becoming extinct at such a fast pace. Because of humans, forests are being cut and pollution is being spread in the sea and air. The habitats of the animals that exist today are being destroyed. Many thousands of birds, reptiles and amphibians have today fallen into the category of extinct or have already become extinct. To stop this devastation caused by humans, the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity meeting was called. In 2010, 20 biodiversity targets were set in Japan. A new Paris-style plan was created in January 2020. Its purpose was to prevent biodiversity and ecosystem collapse with a deadline of 2030. And the scientist has proposed that the extensions that are about to be made should be kept to less than 20 extensions for a year. Only time will tell to what extent these targets are met. But one thing is certain. It would be very important to do this because if the species of plants and animals become extinct today in the same manner as has happened in previous expansion events, then the survival of humans too may not be possible. And if we talk about humans, then humans originated only 3 years ago. This is calculated in Africa and compared with dinosaurs which remained on Earth for 174 million years. Dominant said that we have been alive for 3 million years and said that he had lived for 174 million years. What do you think is 600 times more in comparison to humans? Will humans be able to beat the record of dinosaurs? Or will humans become extinct before 1 million years? Tell us by writing in the comments below.